Chapter 32. Vīrabhadra is born and Shiva advises him. Once, Nārada, the celestial sage known for his untiring curiosity and devotion to Lord Vishnu, approached Brahmā, his illustrious father, with a question that burned in his heart. Clasping his hands in reverence, he inquired, "O Lord, what transpired after the ethereal voice admonished the assembly? How did Dakṣa, the unwise and arrogant son of yours, react? What became of the others present at the sacrifice? And what happened to the valiant attendants of Lord Shiva who were repelled by the power of Bhṛgu's mantras? Where did they go, and how did they cope with such humiliation? Please narrate these events in full detail, O wise one." Brahmā, the creator of the universe and repository of divine wisdom, sighed deeply, reflecting on the chaos Dakṣa's arrogance had unleashed. He began narrating, his voice imbued with a mix of regret and reverence. "Listen, Nārada. When the celestial voice thundered from the sky, it struck fear into the hearts of the devas and others present. They stood frozen, their minds clouded with bewilderment, unable to utter a single word. It was as though the heavens themselves had cast a shadow over their judgment. As for the remaining ganas of Lord Shiva, those who had been routed by the spiritual power of Bhṛgu's mantras, they fled the sacrificial arena, their spirits crushed and their hearts heavy with shame. Desperate and grief-stricken, they sought refuge in the one being whose might and compassion are boundless, Lord Shiva himself. The defeated attendants, their faces pale with fear, knelt before Shiva, their hands folded in supplication. The immeasurable radiance of their Lord filled them with both awe and hope. "Lord of all beings," they cried, their voices trembling, "we, your devoted servants, seek your protection. We have been gravely insulted and defeated. Permit us to recount the events that unfolded at the sacrifice of Dakṣa. Your consort, the revered Satī, was grievously dishonoured by Dakṣa, who in his arrogance withheld your share of the sacrificial offerings. Not only that, the gods present at the yajña failed to intervene and show her due respect. Consumed by righteous fury, Satī renounced her body in the yogic fire, cursing her father before her departure. Witnessing this, over 10,000 of your ganas, unable to bear the insult, ended their lives in despair by severing their limbs. We, the remaining ganas, attempted to avenge her by destroying the sacrifice, but the sage Bhṛgu repelled us with his mantras. We were powerless before his spiritual might. O great Lord Dakṣa and his followers have defied your divine authority with their arrogance. We humbly beseech you to avenge this grave offence. We are shattered and fear-stricken, but with you as our protector, we have hope." Hearing the sorrowful plea of his attendants, Lord Shiva's heart burned with rage. His face darkened like a stormy sky, and his third eye, a symbol of cosmic destruction, flickered ominously. Summoning the celestial sage Nārada with a mere thought, Shiva listened attentively as Nārada detailed the events at Dakṣa's sacrifice. With each word, Shiva's wrath grew immeasurable. Suddenly, in a terrifying act, he plucked a cluster of his matted locks and hurled it to the ground. The earth trembled as the locks struck Mount Kailasa, splitting into two with a deafening explosion that echoed across the three worlds. From one half of the locks arose Vīrabhadra, a being of unimaginable power and ferocity. Towering over the earth, his 2,000 arms blazed like the consuming fires of the cosmic dissolution. The very air quivered under his terrifying presence. From the other half emerged Mahākālī, surrounded by legions of goblins and spirits. Her form was dreadful, her eyes blazing like twin suns, and her laugh sent chills through the fabric of the universe. Vīrabhadra, the towering warrior, bowed reverently to Shiva and spoke with a voice that rumbled like thunder. "O Lord of destruction, my master, command me, and I shall reduce oceans to deserts, shatter mountains into dust, and annihilate the universe if need be. Your will is my power, and no being in existence can match my strength when I act under your command." He continued, "Should you desire it, I shall raise Dakṣa's sacrifice to the ground and reduce all the haughty devas to ashes. Let me punish those who dared insult you and your divine consort Satī. I live only to fulfill your desires, O Lord of the cosmos." Pleased with Vīrabhadra's devotion and determination, Lord Shiva addressed him, his voice resonating with divine authority. "O mighty Vīrabhadra, Dakṣa's arrogance has reached its peak, and his sacrificial rites mock the very order of Dharma. Go forth and destroy the sacrifice. Reduce Dakṣa and all those who stand with him, be they devas, Gandharvas, or even Vishnu himself, to ashes if they dare oppose you. Spare no one who has transgressed the sacred order. Return only after fulfilling this mission to my satisfaction." Vīrabhadra roared in acknowledgement, his voice shaking the heavens. Accompanied by Mahākālī and her goblin hordes, he marched toward the sacrificial site. The earth trembled under their footsteps, and the sky darkened, foretelling the doom that was about to befall Dakṣa and his assembly. Thus the wrath of Lord Shiva, born from the insult to his consort and the violation of Dharma, set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the balance of the cosmos.